14. Explain the relative backwardness of the Muslim community in education, trade and industry as a factor towards the formation of the Muslim League. Or 4. How did the relative economic backwardness of the Muslims foster communal feelings in India? 4.6. Relative backwardness of the Muslim community in education, trade and industry. I. Muslims were discriminated in the recruitment to civil and military services. The British government in India consciously discriminated against the Muslims after 1858, holding them responsible for the uprising of 1857. They were discriminated in the recruitment to civil and military services. 2. Not involved in the growth of any organized industry. The Muslim community was not much involved in the growth of any organized industry. 3. The upper-class Muslims during the first 70 years were anti-British, the upper-class Muslims comprising zamindars and aristocrats, during the first 70 years of the 19th century were anti-British. They were conservative and hostile to modern education. Because of this, the number of Muslims educated in Western system of education remained small. 4. Proud of their own literature and culture, some members of the Muslim community did not keep up with the modern trends in social and cultural spheres. This was because they were proud of their own literature and culture and did not adopt the Western system of education. Many Hindus, on the other hand, adopted the Western system of education. Since modern education was essential for entry into government service, the Muslims had the disadvantage in this respect. 15. Explain the erroneous interpretation of Indian history as a factor towards the formation of the Muslim League. 4. 7. Erroneous interpretation of history. I. Indian history was divided into the Hindu and Muslim periods. Some British and communal historians divided Indian history into the Hindu and Muslim periods. Muslim period. The rule of Turks, Afghans and Mughals was called the Muslim rule, where the rulers were said to be the followers of Islam and their subjects, the followers of other religions. Hindu period. In the so-called Hindu period, Muslim rulers were dubbed as foreign invaders who had settled in India. They portrayed Rana Pratap and Shivaji as national heroes and Akbar and Aurangzeb as foreigners and infused communal feelings. 2. They did not give much importance to the contribution of the medieval period. Some communal historians highlighted the myth that Indian society and culture had reached great heights during the ancient period but was declining during the medieval period, which was dominated by Mughal rulers. They did not give much importance to the contribution of the medieval period to the development of Indian economy, religion, art, literature, culture and society. 3. Poetry, drama, novels, short stories, newspapers, etc. The communal bias was propagated through poetry, drama, novels, short stories, newspapers, etc. 4. They failed to interpret that the diversity was primarily class-wise and region-wise and not religion-wise. The British and communal historians ignored the notion of a composite culture in India and tried to create a rift between the two communities. They failed to interpret that the diversity was primarily class-wise and region-wise and not religion-wise.